Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've come to the city of Dundee, and for this video I'm actually going to be going to the McManus, which is an art gallery in the city. I know people probably be asking if I can do a video in the V&A, which is actually just right on the river, right next to Discovery Point, but unfortunately they don't allow filming inside the V&A for commercial purposes, and as this channel is monetised, that would be classed as being commercial purposes. So I'll be able to show you the outside of the V&A in a later video, because I'm hoping to get to Discovery Point and show you the HMS Discovery, and so while I'm there I can try and show you the outside of the V&A. But for this video I'm going to be going up to the McManus. Been there before. It's actually a really stunning building. The collections they've got inside it are brilliant, really worth a visit. So I'm going to grab my things in a minute. Hopefully I'm not going to get to it because it's a bit of a dreary, soggy day. But before I do head up, if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channelscoffee.com page, the channel's TikTok account and the PayPal account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So with that out the road, I'm gonna grab my things and head on up. Yeah, so as I was heading up to McManus, came across this just outside St Paul's, the cathedral in Dundee. This is Admiral Duncan, who apparently led the forces at the Battle of Camper Dower. There's an interesting little plaque just behind it, which I'll show you in a minute. Didn't know this, but William Wallace fighting here. I also found this dragon statue. I'm not too sure why there's a dragon statue in Dundee. If anybody knows, you can always let me know in the comment section. So that's the McManus there. Is that the art gallery? I think the entrance is just down on the right hand side. But that I had to come around here just to let you see the front of it, because it's kind of stunning from this angle. And there is the obligatory statue of Robert Burns, looking very romantic, very much playing into the whole heaven top ploughman idea. And down this way there's another little statue of a figure more connected or more associated with Dundee itself. All Scots will probably recognise this figure. This is a statue of Our Willie, who is a cartoon character here in Scotland, but he's pale. His upturned bucket. So it's very much associated with like Desperate Dan and all those kind of characters who were created up here in Dundee. A bit of poetry. Yeah, I noticed after I'd filmed a wee bit looking at the poetry there that they've actually got as part of the statue what's supposed to be an Our Willie comic. I probably can't quite make it out on the camera because it is pretty soaking, but it's usually just Our Willie getting up to shenanigans and annoying the local plod. So that's the name of the building there, if any of you are curious. And it's free admission. And the entrance is just through there. So a gallery looking at modern Dundee. Yeah, as well as being famous for the comics, like they've been on that. Dundee's also famous for the parts played in the game industry. So it's developed a lot of different games, like Grand Theft Auto was developed here. And there's also the game Lemmings, which was developed in Dundee. So for all of you gaming aficionados, Dundee probably the city to come and visit for yourselves. Yeah, and Dundee also plays its part in the whaling industry. So this is why they'll have a whale skeleton hanging from the ceiling. And they do have some of the tools of the whaling trade. Yeah, some of the harpoons. And you can just see how brutal it would have been. How much pain this would have caused to things like the whales. So the McManus, which is right off the land just now, was designed by Sir George Gilbert Scott, who is the same guy who designed the main building at the University of Glasgow. And he certainly did love his Gothic architecture, which essentially is main calling card. And you can very much see that in the Gothic Hall, which is just over there. Yeah, always a bit of archaeology. This is the remains of a dugout canoe, which is found nearby in a place called Morton, which used to be a lot closer to the coast than what it is now. I think it's been Island. An example of a wooden paddle as well. Items like this would be really fragile. A lot of flint. Some different axe heads as well. Some examples of beakerware. And do have some examples of Roman archaeology. Some Roman carvings. That's a carving from the escape monumental building, apparently. I love that. That is actually a floor tile fragment with what looks like a cat paw print on it. Very large amphora. There's some Pictish archaeology over at the other side, I'll show you in a second. And I think this is from the old market cross in Dundee. The old unicorn. It's also missing its horn. And there's some picture standing stones or carved stones. Amazing to see them. Another one there. This one's very kind of Scots. So there's a mock-up of an old Dundee street. A pub, shops. A bit like the one they've got in the Riverside Museum in Glasgow. And if you come into the gallery where the street is, you'll find there's a gargoyle up in the rafters. You've come into one of the galleries. Just found this rose window. There's actually one right behind me, which I will turn around in a moment to show you. Let's appreciate this one. Yeah, the colours of it probably not being quite picked up correctly by the camera. It's a lot prettier in person. And that's the other rose window. Yeah, so that's me just finished my visit to the McManus. And yeah, as I have been here before, I have seen quite a lot of the museum on my previous visit, but it's one of those kind of places that you always forget how big it actually is. You always forget how much they actually are able to cram into a building like this. And it very much does dominate the part of the city it's in. It sits on Albert Square in Dundee, and yeah, it's a real place, not just in EastEnders. But I would recommend if you are ever in Dundee, stop off and visit the McManus. Definitely worth a visit, definitely worth exploring. And hopefully you will all have enjoyed my video here, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.